actual sound part.
There you go. You could also turn off the fan if you want. I am good.
Liar.
What did I say that?
Liar.
Oh, sensory needs. That's right.
There was something connected to that I had picked out, but it's too late. I already named it. We're already live. You can't fix it. Oh well.
How does one go about meeting their sensory needs? Weirdly, in public.
I don't go in public anymore for that reason.
You're like, I'd have to lay on the ground a lot.
A lot of rolling in fire. Not because I'm depressed.
That's how you meet your sensory needs.
I love.
You're like, I just need.
Fire.
Every time we take him anywhere, he's like, fire ants? There's gonna be fire ants there? And we're like, Chris, no, there's not fire ants there. And then he cries. And then we have to bring the fire ants so that he can dump them in a little hole and then roll around in it.
Keep going.
You've been bitten by fire ants? I'm sure I've heard this story. Go ahead.
That I got swarmed in my sleep.
Oh my God, in your sleep? No!
In my bed.
That's awful.
Yeah, we didn't, like, the house was unfinished and the fire ants were coming in and they made a,
Oh,
they were making a nest in the bed.
no.
And they attacked me and I was all over before I even noticed it.
Oh my
like, I
God,
was like,
how
why
old
did I
were
get so
you?
itchy all of a sudden? Wow, everything burns. Oh my God, there are ants all over me.
Oh my God, how old were you?
Probably like 9.
Did you let the Discord know?
I'm not done setting up.
Oh, okay.
I have to set
That's
up the virtual
terrible.
camera.
My God.
I just got sidetracked by you reminding me of my fun life.
Chris's fun life.
Oh, okay, that was a funny.
That was an interesting noise that it just made.
It made a noise at me.
I can't regulate.
You're not the board of directors? You can't regulate?
Said board, and I went directly to council and then straight to Congress. And now I'm giggling over the Congresswoman again.
Yeah.
I will never not find that hilarious. That is the funniest thing I've ever heard. Oh my God.
Not.
Everyone's like, that's sad. And I'm like, no. That's terrible. It is terrible. It is awful, in fact. But it's also hilarious. And absurd. I don't like having skin.
Yeah. That hasn't changed.
Nope.
You're supposed to do like a 3-month checkup or whatever.
For skin?
Streamed in,
oh,
like,
yeah.
years.
Welcome to the stream. I don't like having skin still.
That's all we've learned. That's all we've gained.
That is what we've got for today.
Wow. I don't want to do a 1-hour talk about your skin sucking.
I don't either, honestly.
Honestly, if you think about it, maybe no.
To be fair.
No, you shut up. No. She can go away. Put her out there in the fucking timeout corner. That's right. We don't Valley Girl. We know better. We're better than that. You become the enemy, you are the enemy.
I mean, that would be how it works.
Yes.
If you become the enemy, you are the enemy. Yeah, that is true.
I don't want to start lying.
Something is so weird. Like, there's heat pouring off of here.
Watch, I'll fix it.
Slap it.
I did, but I want to hit it harder. Bam.
Do it.
You're hollow.
Yeah, that's bones, and then there's stuff inside.
Your like actual chest is hollow.
Yeah, there's no heart in there.
Oh, me too. Sold all my organs in my sleep, apparently.
They were harvested by the fire ant.
Came back. It's been 30 years, guys. Let's dance.
The returning of the fire ant.
Man, that was horrible. I hated that.
Oh, I don't like having skin. Oh, everything is bad.
It's not for everyone.
The air back on. Help me.
Oh, the air?
I think. I don't know.
We'll figure it out. While you don't regulate, we'll just flip-flop until your body gets the hint. It won't.
This is like the time where our like normal way of solving it is to dump ourselves into a really, really hot bath and faint for like half an hour to an hour and then get back out and hope that our bodies have figured it out.
Yes, that was my trick from the age of 25 to 32.
Well, it's funny because we didn't realize that that's what it was.
But
it was just that's just what we
reset.
do. And then when we came together and we were like, that's a thing that we do. We were like, wait, you do that too?
For
the same reason?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't see it. We did all this cleaning and organizing in here.
But it's so beautiful.
And they don't get to see it.
Look. See,
well,
ignore the cup on the floor.
They can see the clean.
Don't look at the cup.
That's a puppy cup.
It's a pup cup for the pup.
Yeah, don't.
Only the pup can
That's
see
for
it.
our OnlyFans. That's if you want OnlyFans content, we have more cup.
One puppy, one cup.
Yes. If you understood that reference, then I'm sorry that she said that. If you didn't, don't look it up.
No, go look up one puppy, one cup. Do it. I'm gonna look it up. I'm curious now.
Oh my god.
'Cause
We're gonna have to issue a formal apology. I can feel it now. I'll start working on the outline. Dear public, I may have transgressed greatly in suggesting we look at one puppy, one cup.
You're gonna find weird toys. That's what you're gonna find.
Touche. Maybe they're like our
You can
secret
shop
sponsor.
for one
shadow
pup,
sponsor.
one cup. I want to know it's the. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's what that is. Here, I don't know. You can't.
I can do it.
that.
I can do it.
Here,
You just got to get close.
very close.
Come on.
Up.
Change the brightness. Change the brightness.
It just looks scary now.
It's a puppy in a cup.
It's a puppy in a cup.
That's all you
It's a
need to
toy.
know.
I can't with the
All right.
skin. I can't skin.
So,
Speaking of
because we've been-
topic.
gone. Wait.
Oh,
You keep
go.
your topic to yourself. I want to hear it. I don't want to be proud of you or nothing.
We can't shoot anyway.
Yeah, we can.
That room is scary.
I can fix it in like no time.
Oh, okay.
Because
Do you want to shoot? Should I be putting makeup on?
No, I don't want to.
Okay, I was like, I don't.
I just don't want to think about a subject.
Oh.
Right the second I was having an idea, now I lost my idea. No, I was gonna say we should take bets on who's gonna show up first. If anybody, it's been months, so no one's gonna
I
show
know.
up.
They're like, they died, I think.
That's not true. There are 3 people watching. I see you lurking. I know you're there.
Hello. How
It's
do?
okay.
It's party time. I'm hot and cold at the same time, and I don't want.
This is what it is. It's me sitting here while she complains. If you're bored, move on.
If you're
It's gonna
bored,
get better
move on. It gets sillier as time goes on.
as we lose consciousness.
You said you were going to stop doing that.
No.
You said you were not going to knock me out on stream anymore.
Anymore after today.
That
So
was like 4 years ago, and we're still at it. Like
it feels like yesterday. Though,
beating
doesn't
a dead horse.
it? Rather do that? I would not. Mm-mm. You want me to bring up some awesome trauma about that?
No, that's sad.
I can do it. Everything you've said today is
you're
triggering.
just old yellering.
Every say something that you think is fun and fresh, and let me ruin it. Let me shit all over your happiness. Be like, I love when this happens. When I was 4, that came over and did horrible things to me. That's a toaster. Yeah,
That's a
and
toaster.
it did it.
The toaster snuck into the bathroom and killed
into the
my
tub with me.
grandfather.
Yeah, I remember that day.
He's okay now. It's fine.
I'm not. I'm really
Not you. I wasn't talking about you.
Yeah, I'm messed up.
I too am messed up.
I am the messed up.
I am hot, but also cold, but also I hate being alive sometimes.
Yeah,
Could I just be inanimate for a little while?
you could.
I would like to turn into a houseplant. That's not true. That's a lifetime of abuse until you finally die.
Someone set her to auto, and she's just spewing out thoughts. Every thought that comes into her mind exits her mouth.
Because I'm highly dysregulated
I know.
currently. Because
You're doing your best.
This
okay?
is the kind of dysregulation where, like, if it happens first thing in the morning, I sit on the kitchen floor and just bawl because I can't get it together. Because my body doesn't believe in one temperature, it believes in all of them at the same time.
First person in chat to type hashtag
Gross elbows.
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, but spelled with the little slip up I had. If you can find the, you're gonna have to use the universal phonetic out like
Phonetic. The universal phonemes
No,
for
yeah,
alphabet time.
yeah for
There are no
for the-
universal phonemes, you silly goose.
there are
No, there are not. Because
everybody says
we
R.
have
That's
26.
one. You said something
I-
way different.
Yeah. Well, it's because I was
I've
saying
never
26
26'd.
letters.
I've
You
never
never
have.
26.
No, 26.
You aren't.
Never. Not once.
Hold on. How many
They bailed.
phonemes?
That's what I thought.
English has about 40. What? That's 44 phonemes. Interesting.
Oh, suck on that. Didn't know, did you?
I feel like that's not quite right.
I
but
feel like maybe you're not a linguist.
I feel like you're correct.
I feel like
And now my feelings are
chicken tonight. Like chicken.
I
tonight.
feel what?
It's an ad from the 90s.
I just can't. See,
Or
it's because
won't.
they left because I went like this, and they were like, "Dear God, her arms, gross, run away."
Yeah, probably. Well, it
can
wasn't one of our
hold
regulars, so like I'm not hurt by it.
My
Man, that would have
shoulder
like torn me
blades.
up 4 years ago. I would've been like, oh my God, what did we do wrong? Spend the next 4 years thinking about it.
There's not a door there. Don't worry about it.
Shh. Well, there is because you haven't covered it.
I didn't uncover it. I just never covered
That's
it.
what I said. You didn't cover it.
Ooh, bodies are gross. If you have a body, I'm sorry. It's a shame.
This is some S tier content. It's gonna take a minute for us to get back in the swing of it. So deal with it.
Yeah.
She's dysregulated and
I'm dysregulated.
mental, emotional,
Oh my God, you can't be both. What am I?
dysregulated.
Welcome back to the show. I am dysregulated. And he's mental and emotional.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, honestly, the last 2 weeks, mostly physical. So I don't know.
I too went physical.
I toughed out the like waves of up and down like a champ.
I didn't. I cried the whole time. The entire time, in fact. Like, I didn't stop crying for even a moment of it. I was really dehydrated for a while.
Like
They had to just, like, hook me up, and then the tears were going straight from IV to
this is
the
why therapy
face.
never works between the two of us. Every time I start an "I feel" sentence, she cuts me off because she doesn't want to hear how I feel, even though the therapist says that I need to state how I feel. That's not true. It's just how I
Tell
feel
me
about
how
things.
you feel.
Well, I don't know because you got me distracted yelling at you
Wrong.
about stupid. Oh my fucking God! I mean, whatever. Fine. Fuck it. No, I'm strong. No, it's fine. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Oh, really? We're going to do our therapy session live now.
And what was it I was going to say? I said, I feel like. It was something you said. I don't know.
I feel like...
Yeah.
I don't know.
I haven't seen or heard from Nessa, Austin, or Zach in like a month and a half.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Are they active in the Discord?
Mm-mm.
Are they on Christmas break?
For a month and a half? I mean, they could. I'm not saying they
They
should.
might just be like us.
It's either a break or
Don't be like us.
they're trying to figure out a business model considering TikTok might go away.
Oh, that is absolutely fair.
And then also TikTok fucked up the way that they handle orders and stuff.
Oh, no.
They added a fee, like a commission fee. It's like 6%. And then they stopped doing the free shipping that they did.
That's not good.
So everything's on the seller now.
Great.
So all the prices have skyrocketed.
Wonderful. That's exciting.
Oh, very.
Hold on.
It's so exciting.
You guys want to hear something gross and weird?
Karina.
Girl.
Girl.
There we go.
She popped her ear.
This one might not go.
Oh, it went.
Yeah, it went.
It made my ear start hurting. Stop.
Someone tell me what that is.
Okay.
That's the test.
It's EDS. She has EDS, everybody. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. She's broken and wrong.
Said the man with EDS.
I don't have anything. I'm hypermobile.
Oh, yeah.
I have hypermobile disorder.
Oh, hypermobile disorder.
I do.
Hypermobile spectrums.
No, he never said spectrums. He
Something.
doesn't believe in them.
He was just like, you
You're
are
hypermobile.
a disorder.
You're everything that fills in the blank for Ehlers-Danlos. I just don't believe in Ehlers-Danlos.
That
so you
is
can't
very true. He did not believe in Ehlers-Danlos.
So he just like.
Also, look at my cute
Oh
little
my God.
sticker.
Yeah, no, cut me off again.
No, I'm.
Is this just? I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna walk
You're
off.
gonna have to just get
How-
better.
how will I
It's
talk?
Okay?
If you don't
You're
have
gonna
some,
just
I can't
have to
talk unless I'm
do
interrupting you.
some.
She goes dead silent when I leave. Anyway, now that I'm just shunning you, can you just get shunned, please? Oh, I'm in hell. Ray did that
In
to me
case
the
you
other day.
don't know, we're siblings. There you go.
Yeah.
Rin was like, "You hate me, love me."
Well, I mean, that's Rin every day. Rin was trying to love on me, and I was like,
Everyone hates
"Ew, I hate this." Then I got.
He's like a cat. Pretends they hate it
Mhm.
until you stop, and
Yeah.
then it's like, "Wait, come back. Do that more so I can be mad at you."
I want to be mad.
Mad.
Let me
Meow.
be mad at you right now.
Meow.
Right now.
Right? Meow,
Sorry.
everybody.
We have so much
I'm
space over here now. It's like weird to me.
For
I
activities.
keep staring at it like, wow, look at that tiny bit of space over there.
Look at this carpet.
You can see where the shelves used to be.
I
Ugh.
had to make the puppy a puddle this morning.
So that he would play with it.
Yeah, because he was being a terror. Because I took a shower, and of course he shredded things while I was in the shower. Because
Do that.
naturally, I
You
was
do
on
that.
the other side of a closed door. Because if I don't close the door, guess who gets in the shower? The dog. The dog will get in the shower with me.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
But he just
believes in
had a
hygiene.
bath and a haircut, and he's a very lovely boy right now.
Very lovely.
But I had to like leave some water in the tub and plug it so that he could go play in the water. And he did for like a half hour. Oof. This ankle is really screwed up. And it's not even the one I injured. I need Jen and her magic ankle hands.
Mhm. She's an oncologist.
Ancologist.
an
Relocate
oncologist.
my bone.
Not an
please.
on call. She's not on call, and she
Just
doesn't sleep in cancer.
relocate my
but
bone.
She's an oncologist.
Ancologist. She's gonna fix my ankle
Mhm.
one day.
Maybe.
I'm just gonna
You're
cut them
older.
off. I just think.
It's time for the weekly recap. Say it.
Check
There it
in.
is.
I was like, this is not my life.
Well, I figure we could do a fill-in. This is like an episode for the week since we don't have an episode this week. This is what people are gonna watch.
Yeah, we're gonna
If
have
you're still
the-
watching, it's been so
I
long.
know, I'm sorry. We love you. Life has been really hard because winter.
She means she doesn't. She okay.
Am I
it's
wrong?
Half literal, half her coloring things a certain way.
White with snow?
Are you whitewashing your own self?
I don't know.
Did you recast yourself
Jesus
as a white
Christ.
person? I have a white sister. Who knew?
I was like, wait, do you?
No, I don't.
You might. You don't know.
I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. Actually, at this
No,
point, I'm
'cause if
pretty
it
sure.
came from our father, it's definitely not white. And he's the
Jesus.
only one getting around and having
out of the
secret
woodwork.
babies.
Oh, whatever. It's just we've had a lot going on.
Yeah, we have. Holy cow.
A lot of I've been bedridden.
Yeah.
Literally.
Well, and I had just hell on earth trying to get ready for the end of the year at work.
Yep.
Because it's just been crazy, and my paperwork load is also crazy. And yeah, and then I died for a while. Just
Here's the
straight
problem.
death.
We were dying like a month before we
I
stopped
know.
doing things, but we kept trying to do things. But
Yeah.
we couldn't.
Even game night,
Yeah,
like
God, dude.
game night's been rough. And it's like, okay, so part of what's been going on is my hiatal hernia is acting up because we got super sick.
Mhm.
And that was like a month ago that we got really, really sick. And then I had like a day where it was like I was coughing up just straight liquid.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder, I've been saying this, I don't know if it's true or not. I wonder if it's like a zoonotic virus.
Right.
Because all of my dogs have what appears to be what I had and what you had.
Yeah.
So everybody's just drowning in their own freaking lungs.
Oh, you got bored? You didn't like the story?
It
Sorry.
was
People
me.
watching this in
I'm
the past,
on,
the future.
and then, yeah.
Not in the past. We're in the past. Oh, my God.
Oh, it's me that left, silly goose.
Oh, man. I can't yell at you then.
Oh, no. There. It's because I closed it for some reason, because I'm
You're a monster.
weird. I don't know. But yeah, so we got super sick, and then the cough was a problem. Something shifted in my chest
Yeah.
that screwed up my ribs on this side for a really long time. And then that turned into like the last day of school. I was so sick. I was so sick and I didn't know why. And I had no idea what was going on. And I just couldn't figure out what was happening. And then like 2 days later, I was like, oh, I bet that's this. And so I looked to make sure, because I differential. I don't Dr. Google, I differential. I go, this is a thing that I already have, the hiatal hernia. What are some of the other common symptoms? Oh, everything that I'm going through. Cool. All right. We think we know what it is.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where we're at with that. But it's been making, like, being upright is really hard. Like, I feel super weak, first of all. Eating is just hours of pain afterwards. It's just not been a good time body-wise. And, yeah, we were alive, but at what cost?
Yeah. Well, and I didn't want to, like, keep making stuff that never got done. Like,
like, cause we have a few that need editing, right?
I need to edit still, but I haven't.
But I can come over this week.
This is like the second time in 2 months that I've been at the computer. Like game night yesterday and today.
Yeah. It's because it's hard, especially the whole like being upright part.
Yeah.
Is tough. And then what happens is, because I'm a teacher, a chronically ill teacher, I hit break and then I fall apart. Everything that's been holding me together to like make it to break just crumbles. And then I stop being a person. And I have to hibernate for like 3 or 4 days before I can
that
human
video clip
again.
I sent you is literally your body.
Which one?
The Power Rangers one that was like, after 10,000 years, I'm free.
Yes.
It's time to conquer Earth.
Time to fall apart.
Well, your body rebels because it's like you've been holding it together and then you.
Well, because it's like, hey, guess what? You were dying months ago. We just kept snoozing that alarm, and now there is no snooze because you don't have to get up tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Or any morning ever again. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so it's been a lot, and bodies have not been kind.
No.
And the weather has not been kind. And
no. It's just literally everything's been bad. My back has been horrible, which it hasn't been in so long.
My hips have been really bad.
Yeah, the hips, because the
like laying down is so bad.
Yeah.
And it's one of those like I can't get warm enough initially to like lay on my back. So I fall asleep curled up like this with my like knees staggered. I wish I could show you a little bit better. There we go.
Yeah.
So like instead of stacked, we
tuck
do
this
like
foot
stagger.
under this foot.
Yeah, or I do where you like hold
like,
it.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
and then you sleep, and then you pray to God that like your hips don't fall apart due to gravity
or bruise.
And then they do because gravity. Yeah, gravity sucks, dude.
I hate all of it.
I just am not having a good time having a body right now. So, if anyone would like to take this thing off me, I will sell it.
Fact.
Ow.
And if you want any Pokemon cards, ask me. I'll sell them. It doesn't matter what it is. I have it.
There you go.
I have them all. I collected them all.
He didn't have to catch them all.
I catch them the whole thing.
He had Ash catch them, and then he took them.
His last name wasn't Keep 'em.
What do you think
my last name isn't Snatch 'em. Is it not Snatch 'em?
Is it? Is it?
Gotta snatch 'em all. Now you're mugged.
Get wrecked. No, but like life has just been tough.
A lot.
Tough. Yeah. And either POTS or the small fiber has been really bad, and hence the not being able to regulate. Like I just have heat pouring out of like off my skin and then trapping between my skin and my clothes, and it just feels like I'm in a heated seat all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Well,
it's not a fever.
What's really fun, and this is something that I didn't connect the dots on it right away, and it's really obvious. But when you go camping, they say not to stick your head in the sleeping bag because all you're doing is lowering the temperature by breathing moisture into it.
Oh yeah.
And if you're sweating a bunch, like you're just
that
making
too.
everything wet, so you have no thermal.
Have you had bad night sweats lately?
Oh, absolutely.
They've been so bad.
I haven't slept.
It's like and it's weird because it happens. It's not a heat response.
No. It's
At
not. It's
all.
not like hot or cold, and it's not exertion.
Yeah.
It's literally. I think it's tied. At least in my case, I think some of it's POTS. Like.
Yeah.
It's from rolling over or laying like changing position.
Yeah.
But it'll happen where like randomly all of a sudden my legs are frozen. And it starts like there, and then all of me gets cold, and then I can't warm up. It's
almost like the body is exerting energy trying to get warm, and just failing to do so to such an extent.
Yeah.
That I don't know. It's frustrating. And then actually, I had an appointment over break, and she's like a nurse practitioner, psych person. We were trying to figure out whether I have any shot of doing something for the ADHD.
Oh, yeah.
And she was talking about, because I was telling her like about the night sweats, and like, I don't sleep, but there's a billion reasons why, and it's not mental.
Right.
And she was like, do you have sleep apnea? And I was like, I don't know.
Probably not.
I don't know. Well, and that's what I was wondering too, because when you have sleep apnea, does your heart rate decrease or increase?
I don't know. I feel like it would increase.
That's what I would think. So like a higher heart rate while sleeping. But my heart rate when I'm sleeping is in like the 40s.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing that was happening to Ruth back in the day.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's sleep apnea or if it's just not like your body doesn't do a good job of.
Well, if it's sleep apnea, it's not the like the 99% of cases in your case, because I doubt that you're. Well, no, we do have EDS. So it could just be the throat collapsing.
Right.
But it's probably more of the 1% that aren't the like.
Yeah.
Shape of your face and throat.
Yeah. Well, and oh my God, the curling up does not do any favors, and pillows don't do any favors, because what happens is it just, your head goes like this on the pillow. It's not like a resting into the pillow situation.
Yeah.
It's like it just tips your head. I don't know. So Puppy and I have been sleeping like either off the pillow together or on the pillow together. I want to know. Cause high. If I can type. Heart rate.
I have a weird. This is. I don't know where my brain's going with this. Let me do some processing. Hello, stranger. I creep everybody out. No one's gonna stick around to watch this anymore because I get like so out of the loop in streaming that I don't know how to do it anymore. I'm just gonna be like awkward.
Awkward is the mission.
Oh, like when.
Yeah, it increases blood pressure and increased heart rate.
Yeah, I
so it compensates for low oxygen by pumping the blood faster.
Harder.
So I don't think that's the case, because my heart rate when I'm sleeping is like
same,
nice and slow.
My O2 drops too, which isn't great, but it's not sleep apnea.
I don't know if my O2 drops or not.
But after the hospital stay, every time my O2 would drop because my body would slow down.
Yeah.
Like everything would start chilling, and then the alarm would go off and wake me up, and it was every 5 minutes.
That was literally what would happen after I had that surgery and I decided breathing was for chumps.
Yep.
I had a really bad anesthesiologist is what I have just come to decide, is that like absolutely. She was so weird about making sure that I wasn't in pain, which you'd think is a good thing, and it's really not. It's not a good thing. Just let me be in pain. It's fine.
Yeah.
I can be in pain. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. But they like, I was intubated, and I swear to God, she must have used a ton of lube to just jam that in there, because I was coughing up tons of it.
Yeah.
Tons of it.
Done that.
Afterwards.
I've done that.
But like, I would lay down and
hate it.
I was sleeping and I didn't know. I was coming out of anesthesia and alarms kept going off because they were like, you have to breathe, stupid. And I was like, do I?
I'm just going to die now.
Do I?
She just chose death.
He's like an infant. He doesn't have neck muscles.
No. Not when I'm dead from not breathing.
Stop holding your breath, you weirdo.
Never. That's probably the only story you shared today that didn't have a dark memory attached to it.
He likes it when I don't breathe.
No. It was like...
I'm sorry. I've just been triggering you all day.
You have been. And well, this isn't triggering. The story that it reminded me of is when I got out of surgery, I think, for the hip. You did it bad.
I did it really bad. Ow.
Oh no, don't
we
you.
gotta stand up. Hold on, sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
This is the joys of EDS. Oh, that was a thunk.
Ow.
Yeah. Yeah, that was intense.
It's like, like right on the crest of your hip bone.
Mm-hmm.
Ow, it was like crampy pain on both sides.
Oh, like someone grabbed you.
Yeah. Oof. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Not traumatic story you were about to tell.
Oh yeah, about coming out of surgery.
Surgery.
I think it had to be the hip surgery, the right one. It makes no difference to the story. But I when I came out of the anesthesia and I was sitting there and they made me wait because I was like still out of it enough to not force myself to go to the bathroom and so we could leave right away.
I missed you guys.
Faye, I miss you. I'm so happy you're here.
Yeah, we were hoping to see you.
Yay.
But they gave me a bunch of options for things that I could eat or drink.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I'll take a popsicle. And they're like, cool. But I had a plan. My throat was killing me because they tore my throat up. So as soon as I got the popsicle,
You didn't get enough
I
lube.
deep throated that popsicle, way down, learning that I had a talent I didn't know I had. And it felt so good though, the ice on it. Oh,
It's like it felt right.
You'd have no idea.
I bet. I would take that over coughing up lube.
Well,
though.
yeah,
I would take the
no.
sore throat.
I did that after spinal surgery.
Ugh.
The constant
It was
fluid.
nasty, and it's sticky,
Yeah.
and it tastes gross.
Hi.
When you breathe.
Long time.
Hi. Long time
Orca.
indeed. How are you? We missed you guys.
Yeah.
We were just recounting the tales of how not alive we've been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've literally so at one point I had to come to terms with the fact that I've been in bed for days.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh wow, I must be not doing well because I've not been moving at all.
Yeah. Well, and I missed Christmas with my side of the
Yeah.
family because I was so sick. Because it
Mhm.
was Friday, I was really bad.
Oh, I was busy with job.
Okay.
Fair. We've been busy with not job.
Yeah, we've been busy with being alive.
Mhm.
Ooh, that thing I don't like to do. It's like chores, you gotta do it because
Mhm.
someone said so. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying.
It's fine. We're alive, and we missed everybody.
Yes, we did. But I'm glad you guys are here.
Yeah.
That makes me happy. Oh, Faya, did you have a good holiday? Vartica? I don't know if you celebrate winter holiday.
I like
Me
that you
either.
do
I was
that.
like a winter
I don't
holiday.
feel great.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been rough. I don't know what's going on. I
it's
literally
so
just
bad.
had to jump out of the chair to do an ow dance because my side is cramping.
You want to hear something that was really pathetic?
Hmm.
2 nights ago, I couldn't sleep, right? And I'm sitting there half propped up in a position that's not as bad on my back.
Mhm.
And I was comfy that way, but everything else started getting the random stabs.
Yep.
And it got to the point where it hurt so bad that I wasn't jumping anymore.
Mhm.
I would just start crying.
No.
I was sitting there, and then there were tears, and I was like, "Oh, this sucks. There's nothing about this that I like."
Yep.
Because it was if I moved, it was gonna hurt my back more.
Yep.
Yes,
Which would be game
holidays are
over.
going on. Excited to end the year on good note.
Good.
Yeah.
XD.
That is awesome. I'm
We
glad.
love that. We love that for you. Holidays for us wasn't great.
Ugh,
Not bad.
we
though,
survived.
Mm.
It was just a lot. It's like every time I had to go do a holiday, it was like a monumental effort.
but yeah.
Ugh.
Well,
And then the
this-
funniest thing was the best Christmas gift I got this year was from my secret snowman.
Yeah.
They gave me the best, most thoughtful gift I've had in years, which was so funny because it's that coworker. I don't think she even likes me 'cause she tries to throw me under the bus all the fucking time.
Right.
Weird stuff. I don't know. But yeah, no, she got me an accommodated pen and a ton of really cute EDS awareness stickers.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to bring the pack over. They're in my backpack at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad that part's over. Now I just have to do the January nonsense.
I mean, for me, holidays will be there only if my clients sitting in US will not work, so lol xddd.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
was effort for Christmas and after that.
Yes.
it was.
I get that.
I
well,
was
and then the recovery.
holy terror.
Oh,
Oh,
holy
dude,
terror.
you have to, it's Jen has never come to me and been like, you need to go upstairs and lay down. And not because I was in pain, but
you were
because
being
I
an
could
asshole.
not. I could not stop
Yes.
myself.
Yes. I was trying to explain that to my husband because, like, have you seen Taylor Tomlinson where she's talking about when she had panic attacks?
Yeah.
And her dad, she's like, and then my dad said, all I can tell you is when you feel like this, get as far away from the loved one, like the people you care about,
Yep.
until you feel different. And that's how we handle things.
Yeah. But
And
they
then when
forced
we're
me to sit there.
forced, like forced,
I am
forced.
praying people in US doesn't get time to focus on work, rather just enjoy.
Fair.
That would be good. I don't know.
When we're forced.
Oh, but yeah, when we're forced to do things, it doesn't end well
Mm-mm.
for anyone.
No, and it's
We get because it's hard to regulate your emotions when you
especially
feel
when
like
your
crap.
in-laws are
Arm
crazy.
floaters.
arm floaties. Yes, but you have to take your arm floaties. I introduced that to my husband, and I was like, "Hi, I'm Kevin, and Faye will get that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Faye's a real one.
BTW, is it just me or is it everyone thinking this year has gone so quick?
Oh my
Oh, it did,
god,
though. It really did.
that or really slowly.
Well, okay. I think it depends on your perspective.
the months flew
the-
by.
in the I was gonna say
Yeah.
like in the micro, fast. In the macro, wouldn't end.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
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 Because anytime I thought about it, I'd be like, wow, that went quick. And then I was like,
Mhm. I
in
know.
the
I was
moment,
like, it's still
so long.
October. What do you mean?
Mhm.
And then it's gonna be January real fast. Like the school year seemed to go really quick. Like second quarter went really quick. What's stabbing you?
Nothing.
What is causing the stab? Back. Backity back.
Yeah.
Wait.
Anytime soon planning to come to India. It's going so quickly.
It is going so quickly. Oh yeah. It's actually not out of the realm of possibility of things that could happen to us.
Oh,
Going to India.
that would be really cool, actually.
I mean, we have to go to Denmark or the Netherlands.
Yes, we do
So-
at some point.
We
It's
have to
just
do our
that
world tour.
money part.
I will. God, give me a second.
I'm like,
She's
but
so
will
pushy.
he?
I will.
No, he'll just look at the solution
No, I use the solution, just not in front of
and
people.
then want to use it. and
It's
then
like
not.
telling me to marry my wife. I was like, no. And then when everyone dropped it, I did.
That's really funny.
Same with dating her. You should
That's
date
me
her.
with every single
like it.
show. Everyone's like, you
No.
need to watch that. And I'm like,
Not
but
gonna
you
happen.
mentioned it, so now the clock resets.
Yeah, exactly. And then when they stop it and they've moved on, then it's like, now I have the chance.
Now I can watch it. That was Umbrella Academy.
Yeah.
I needed everyone to shut up about it. And then I was like,
I
okay, I
did.
can
I
give
wasn't-
this a try.
I
It
didn't-
wasn't you, it was
Just
the
no,
internet
I
as a
tried.
whole.
Shit.
Has been Hotel too.
Yeah, I didn't do that one either.
Yeah.
I wasn't a part of any of this. I'm not the problem.
No,
That's not true.
I'm the problem.
I'm the problem. And then
am
the
the
Noid
problem.
appears.
I need clothes. Bones indeed, man.
Bones.
Oh. Faye, if you can ever get your hands on Apothecana, do
come
it.
on. Open Apothecana, open. Turn the
Yes,
lever.
turn.
I don't want to make a mess of it.
It's just one turn.
Oh, it's only one turn?
Yeah.
Am I good now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
See, it's just open, close. Open, close.
I'm messy now.
There you go.
It's so messy. I feel like Rory sometimes. He probably gets it.
Sensory issues.
Sensory processing issues.
Ow.
Oh,
All right. Pain cream for everybody.
What is your time zone?
Mountain time.
Mountain time. I have
GMT,
to
we're-
think about that.
-7. So right now it's almost
A time. It's
11:30.
11:30.
a.m.
I was like, nuh-uh. Wait.
Haha. Yes, I can read. It says so right there.
Brain.
My computer doesn't lie to me, usually.
I lie to me.
No, you gaslight you.
Oh great.
Yes. Oh, okay.
I am
that
gonna
smells
get
nice.
some so I can rub my knees down.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
I showed it
works
to
really
everyone
well.
at work, and everyone's in love immediately. Because I had a coworker who was like, "My back is killing me. I'm having such a bad time." I made her use it, and then she goes, "That's immediate." Whoa! And I was like, "Yes, that is immediate."
Apothecana, sponsor us. We can get you so
Right,
many
for
sales.
real.
I would go
swear
out and
by
sell
this
it.
stuff.
I'll just get a job.
Oh my
selling
God,
your stuff.
seriously, I'll make a booth. I will create a booth and
Modern
just
problems, modern solutions.
that'll be my full-time job because
Bartica gets it.
this stuff is the stuff.
Yeah.
And that's coming from two people who've tried every topical that has ever freaking existed.
Look, especially when you have relatives who only believe in topicals, but the ones that are only infused
They're like
with the germs of-
biofreeze.
Yeah, it's super cold crystals that we
I
pour upon
hated
you.
biofreeze. I hated it.
Yeah.
I literally had to take a shower.
to get
I
it
was
off.
in tears, like crying and screaming, and I had to take a
Screaming?
shower because it hurt so bad.
I don't like the image that just went into my head. It was like a horror
Oh
film,
my
like
God.
a zombie.
Well, it was one
screech.
of those like my husband picked it up
Yeah.
and was like, "This will be great," and then slathered it across my back, and then it went from like cold tingly to like
Burn.
not that to burning, and then to freezing, and then back again
Yeah.
and back again, and it was just the most uncomfortable, horrendous input I have ever had. It's not a good time. But this stuff smells lovely, and it doesn't leave you tingly, and it doesn't leave you slimy,
No, that's good.
and it smells
Here in
nice.
India, it's raining like anything since 3 days. Imagine in this
Oh
month.
wow,
Oh wow.
monsoon,
Yeah.
but too soon.
yeah, really. Well, at least for us, I only know the monsoon schedule for America. So what am I talking about?
That's true. Well, and schedule. We don't have a schedule. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Mexico
It just does whatever. Oh, that's fair.
They get.
But that they have like a biome that makes sense. We get
Yeah.
like it rained on the coast.
Well,
and
yeah.
now
We
it's
either get the
hell over
the
here.
monsoons from the Pacific coming across,
Mhm.
like because we're lower,
yeah.
or sometimes you get a hurricane that'll bring something from the Atlantic.
And people
Or
out there is saying
get
Manmohan
stuff from
Singh died.
Canada.
That's why it's raining badly.
Oh,
XDDDDD.
Oh,
that's crazy,
that's really interesting, actually.
right? We were both like
You
processing.
displeased the rain gods.
Hey, there's some things you just don't do.
Saying, don't do that. But yeah, no, we get like coastal weather and then mountain weather, which is
Yeah.
different animals. And then all of the coastal weather tends to drop in the mountains, and then we get nothing on the plains. And then, or sometimes it's like blizzard out of nowhere. Ta-da!
July.
And they're like, it has snowed 4 feet.
I got bad guts since last night.
Oh, girl, I'm so sorry.
I've got bad guts since I was born. And so have you.
yeah.
Don't lie. We know you have bad guts all the time.
We were just talking
Yes.
about like the hiatal hernia being so bad. So
I don't have a hiatal hernia.
You do.
I don't.
You just don't think you do.
I no.
I honestly,
Shut up.
I
You
think
don't-
part of
You
it
know what? No, part of it
the
is
twisty,
that I
and the
think I have
turny.
it, but I just don't admit it because I haven't
because
been
then you'd have
diagnosed.
to do something.
No,
with it.
I
I
do
know. I
stuff
know. I'm
harder.
kidding. I'm kidding.
I would do stuff.
I would do
I
stuff.
would do stuff.
Yeah.
No, I it's like I just don't have the diagnosis.
But I
And I'm
bet
not
you
bitter about
anything
it.
if they were like, let's do.
That's the thing. I think I do have a diagnosis for it, but I don't remember where it is. Because there was that workup
Oh.
I did. I did the endoscopy,
Yeah.
colonoscopy combo.
Yeah.
And they found all of the GERD stuff, and they were really
they
worried
didn't
about that.
find it when they did that. That was the
It's
interesting
like
thing.
difficult
Yeah.
to do stuff. LOL.
Yes, it is.
Always.
Well, and being upright, like the feeling of weakness, I learned as a symptom of the hiatal hernia.
Interesting.
Because I told you I'd been feeling like
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
weak. Like
I was
I
too,
was
though.
so weak. And I couldn't figure out what was going on.
I was like, I can't lift up the laptop.
yeah.
I
I
was
was
like,
like standing is a monumental effort. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we angered the hiatal hernia because we had a really nasty virus.
Yeah, we got sick. And then we stopped doing the internet.
Yeah.
We disappeared. And she apologizes. It's
I
all her
do.
fault. I wasn't a part of it.
It was my fault. I'm bad.
You're the worst.
It can also cause, let's say,
I gotta sit on the stairs. LOL.
Yeah. I do the stairs and then I'm like, oh, don't pass out. Ah.
Yeah, I've resigned myself to choosing an area that I'm going to like. If I'm going downstairs, I have to go downstairs for at least over an hour to make it worthwhile
Oh, yeah.
because of how bad
So
my
you're, like,
back is. If I go up
Coming
and down
back
the stairs,
Up the stairs is like, why would I want to do that?
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Ugh.
like if I'm going down, I'm there has to be something
yeah.
good for me to go down. Like yesterday, I came down and it was only because she came over. And she brought the
Yeah,
puppy.
I brought the puppy, who's gigantic.
He's huge.
He has surpassed
He's
2
a
of
very
my
sweet
3
boy.
adult dogs.
I was proud of him. He didn't flip out. He came over to me and just gave me kisses and was
Uh-huh.
very happy. And then he rubbed his face all over me.
Yeah, he did.
Weirdo.
He was like, I love
That's
you
me
so
too.
much. I want to smell like
My
you.
knees hurt so bad to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But the puppy did so good. I'm so proud of him. He really is just like the best.
Yeah.
The best kid. We took him to Christmas at both of my in-law functions.
Mhm.
One with one dog, one with another, and 2 5-year-olds. One of whom was like, get out of my face, and one of whom was like, let me chase you around the island the entire evening.
Yeah.
And he did great. He's a perfect little gentleman. He's just the bestest boy. But yeah, the hiatal hernia stuff has been bad and is not making eating easy at all. Ugh. It can also cause difficulty swallowing.
I don't have that. I don't have that.
Yeah, huh?
Okay.
Shortness of breath.
No, shut. Listen to what I'm about to say.
Didn't
I
your
need you.
mill want your puppy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she did. She did. She's scared of him
Anyways.
now because he's big. Yes.
You better be Jen. I'm gonna
Hello?
be mad. Who is it? What do you
No,
want?
not. It's a small one. What?
It's covered in hair.
What?
Pippin, the dog.
Can you go wash it then?
What's a pippin? Oh,
Love you.
that one. Okay. Oh, you were with Pops and Pops' place.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Anyway, I'm gonna get the side out.
Yes. No, you're not.
Another one. Great.
No.
What?
Got this long scar now.
Pippin accidentally
Oh.
jumped on me and he has long claws.
Yeah.
Then you clip them.
So, you were saying that I struggle with swallowing, and that's not true. I struggle with the fact that I either swallow or I don't. There's no struggling. It's not like I'm like, oh, it's like, oh, I'm dead. It's
Okay.
that simple.
Okay. Toothless.
That's like saying that I suffer
Hi.
with depression or I'm not good at depression. I'm great at depression. I'm killing depression.
Struggling with depression.
struggle
No, I'm
with
doing
it all.
great with depression.
Exactly. Don't tell me that I'm struggling with depression. I'm great at it.
Great.
Toothless.
Yeah, like chest pain, trouble swallowing or even breathing, fatigue, because your heart and lungs don't have as much room to pump blood and oxygen through your body
Oh.
because they're being crowded
Toothless.
by your guts. Faye says, hello. How are you?
I'm alive.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the sentiment going around.
Yes.
The holidays have happened and everyone is
I am
alive.
above ground, and the ground is not above me. That is what
Listen,
I've
if
got.
people don't know I'm alive yet. I don't want to keep it that way.
Uh-huh. That's how I felt. I was
Time
like,
for
I'm going to
activation.
just ditch Christmas.
I'm surprised you didn't
Yeah, well,
twice.
I really wanted
disappeared
to.
I disappeared right after the concerts, and I'm still not there.
Yeah, no. No.
Oh, I forgot to share a picture because I finally got a picture with Emma.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
Damn, I'm fucking blind.
Oh, that's an EDS list.
Right. Blindnish. Flashes
Like,
of
maybe
light.
let's do it without glasses, but
Does
they went fine. I don't even know
anybody
why.
else? Okay, weird one. The like when your brain doesn't actually know that your eyes are closed,
I about disappeared for Christmas too.
right, Faye? Oh my god. Does that make sense to anybody? Like
When your eyes
when
are closed,
but your brain is still
filling in the
like
blank?
trying to fill in the blanks.
Oh, absolutely. Every
Or
night.
you close your eyes and it's just constant flashes of light out of the corner. I get that when I close my eyes a lot, where it's like, why is it so bright with my eyes closed?
I only got the
Especially
flashing
if
when
you
I was
fall
on,
asleep when there's any light source around you.
on
Well, I do that.
Orca.
Like, I'll cover everything.
That's exactly what the flashes were like.
Really?
Was the-
'Cause
on the
I get,
Orca,
like-
yeah.
It drives me nuts.
Wow.
That happened to me too sometimes.
Yeah,
Isn't that weird?
that's crazy.
Ugh. But I'm glad we're all alive.
Yeah. And we can
can
tell each
share
other.
in the
We can
yuck.
all be like, the holiday sucked.
The holidays did, in fact, sucked.
Well, they were over before I could start it.
Yeah,
That's
that's what
good.
that happened to me too. I got a message from who was it?
And don't forget, we have an extra day. Like yesterday was still Christmas, right?
Oh
Or
yeah,
was the day before yesterday? Wait.
Dave.
I
No,
don't
it was
even
yesterday.
know.
What day is it?
It
Day
would have been
before.
the day before
Yeah,
yesterday.
26th.
Yeah,
Maybe because our
Yeah,
skin is
yeah.
so thin.
Thank you.
that would make sense.
But someone asked me in one of the Discord channels, like, "You ready for Christmas?" Yes and no. I was ready for it to happen because it didn't feel
Yeah.
like
I
it was
have
happening,
plans.
and then it was over.
I
I
just
have
went.
plans. I was gonna grill with my cats and have fun, and I didn't.
No,
Aw.
I distracted myself with the puppy the entire time,
Mhm.
and that helped. Because that gave me at least like a task to
Yeah.
do was
'Cause he's a
make
good
sure the
boy.
puppy was doing okay.
He didn't need
He
you to
did
do
great.
that, but
He did so good.
I was just saying, like,
He did go to the bathroom with me at Randy's aunt's house.
yeah, it was awkward.
That was pretty funny.
Go some peas on someone just because you're going to the bathroom.
And then he got in their bathtub.
Did he?
He did.
He does it here. He'll run like
Does
I'll
he
let him
really?
out. If I go that direction, sometimes he
Yeah.
just goes straight into the bathroom and stands in the tub and looks at me, and I'm like, no, we're not.
Oh my god! If you
It's
are
not
ever
bothersome.
struggling to like keep him entertained, just put a puddle's worth of water in the tub. Make sure you have like towels to dry his feet afterwards. But oh my
Well,
god,
sometimes he's gonna get muddy.
He'll spend but the mud on his feet
Yeah,
will
that's true.
come off. and
I'll
turn
wash
to
him
mud.
first,
Yeah.
fully.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, every day.
Nope,
Just
Like,
nope.
mess up his
Dude,
fur
dude.
and his hair.
Turn the faucet on a drip. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, and he loves it.
Like,
He'll
my
just stand
cats
there.
will fight.
He oh, I think I have the video. I'll post it in the Discord.
Ooh.
He's so funny. He'll make bubbles and then he wants to pop all the bubbles. And he will literally spend like an hour in a puddle just hanging out,
Oh, he
playing.
likes
What
Loves it.
happens if you blow bubbles at him?
Yeah, do you
I
have a
haven't
bubble gun?
done that. No.
You should get a bubble.
We should try it.
That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Dweeb said, "Oh my god!"
Wait, what?
in the Discord. What am I doing? What am I doing? Off topic?
I
Is that
shared
what
the
I'm doing?
pictures.
Yeah.
You can check that one out first.
I did. I like that picture. That looks really good.
He is so cute.
Crystal's little bear. Aw.
Yeah.
She asked me, like,
It's a-
do you want to take the pictures? Like, no, you are young. You know how to take an unblurry picture with
Yeah,
one
you-
press
Aw.
button.
You have all that practice.
There we go. Okay, so I posted the video in the pets tab.
Ouch.
He does not. He's not all fluffy anymore. He got a haircut on Thursday,
How
and
dare
he's
you?
so stinking cute. Oh my god, he's so cute. He
Did
was
you
so
at least
hot.
leave a little ponytail?
Oh my god. Well, we left like his little top knot. He still has. I asked the groomer
Okay.
because I was like, he looks like a bear. Can we keep the bear face,
Yeah.
but like clean up his like He
looks
he looks
good with
so cute.
Leave
He's
the
so
beard,
cute.
but leave the rest.
it. Yeah.
Yes, he's very very
Leave
handsome.
the moneymaker.
Oh, this file exceeds the limit. What?
Because you have too many bits in your rate.
Ah, dang. Whatever.
Oh, there's that day that you came over with your ex-student. That was fun.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Did he have fun? Like
He
was he
did.
okay?
He had a really
Okay.
good time. He
I
enjoyed
figured
himself.
he was.
He
having a
took
good
to
time.
you really quick. I will tell you that. He like it was very clear that he felt safe with you,
Good.
which is
It's like,
huge.
okay, it's a male version of her. Okay, I like it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what it is. Cause
Yeah.
like we came in and he's my shy boy.
Yeah.
Normally.
I
And then he
expected it
was
to,
like, games, and you were like, yeah, games, and he was like, yeah, games.
yeah, no, you left the room, and then we were just like vibing.
Well, and I could hear it, so I was like, yeah, all right. No, he had a really good time.
Good.
He did great. And then he did a bunch of math.
He did good on
We
that,
did a
actually.
bunch of
Like,
math.
he was
Yeah.
getting it.
Well, because that's the thing. Like, if they taught it right,
Yeah.
he'd be fine. But they don't.
They-
And they
Those
didn't.
questions were so stupid.
It was
So
like,
infuriating.
oh my god, it literally read like an AI had written the worksheet,
Mhm.
and I think it was. I think it was an AI generated worksheet.
Yeah.
Because it was just so confusing and bad and made no sense. And of course he was like struggling.
Yeah.
It made
I
me really
struggled.
angry.
I've read
No.
that sentence like 3 times. So I was
Because
like,
we would just like hand it to each other and be like, what in God's name
what do they want?
are they asking for? And
Two
I taught
trains.
math. Come on.
2 trains are headed to Dallas. One going 80 miles an hour, the other one going 30 kilometers per hour. Which train has the suicide bomber?
The other
Pretty
one.
much. The yellow one.
See, Toothless gets it.
Yeah, that was pretty much how it went. It was insane. It was just the dumbest thing. This poor kid. It was
Matt,
like, no wonder.
I can give you the correct answer, but I cannot show you my work.
Pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and then we were talking about that because he has good intuition
he does.
when it comes
He
to
just
solving
doesn't
it. He
trust
doesn't
himself.
follow. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't trust himself, and he doesn't have competent teachers,
Right.
which is
Which
not helping.
doesn't help with the confidence building. If I felt like if they knew what they were doing, they could teach him better.
Right.
But
They don't.
because it didn't take you long. He was
No.
confused at like two things,
Mhm.
and then he asked you.
Yep.
He was like, "So I'm confused about this," and then he picked it up.
Well, and it's literally like there's like a gratification and also a frustration in having a kid go, "Oh, that's what it is. I
Mhm.
get it. Okay, thank you." Because
I should
they
make
just
a
need it
sign
explained a
and
different
sell
way.
it that says specify, please.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, and like just explain it a different way.
I need that for Jen.
Explain it a different way.
Yeah,
Specify,
that's
please.
all
Yeah.
that I do with helping people. Just keep
Mm.
on saying the same shit in a different jacket.
Exactly.
Yes. That's exactly it. Like if you can find, and that's what like special education is like if you can find a different way to explain it to a kid that is friendly to their brain and they get it, cool. Let them run with it. I don't care what your curriculum says. I don't care how you're supposed to teach it. Clearly, how you're supposed to teach it is not reaching them.
Isn't that the problem though? Is that they're teaching something they don't know well enough to have their own curriculum?
Yeah.
That's why they're using a
Yeah,
curriculum.
but
They're just like,
how are
it
you
says
a
here.
special needs teacher if you can't help the special needs?
Right.
What? Oh,
Yeah. It took you a second.
I was like, wait a second, what? Yeah. But like that's
Processing
what
is-
that's what most of it is
Yeah.
like let's find a different way to explain it or approach it. And then a lot of being school mom
Yeah. Yeah. Or friend.
and like
I
being
feel like you
like,
cross
building-
you're the mom or like the
Yeah.
friendly teacher that they're like, oh, we listen to her because
Mhm.
she's treating me like a human.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, and that's exactly it cuz like if I pull out teacher voice, everybody stops what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was having a conversation and we had two kids like pinging off the walls and I just looked over and I went, "Children." And they froze and they looked at me and everybody sat down.
Yeah.
And that's all it is because it's just like I communicate very
Just
clearly with
being
them.
the cool mom.
I recently had
cool
this
aunt,
exact
sorry.
conversation.
Yes, the cool aunt teacher, that's how it is.
I had this same conversation with River.
Huh.
He started working with kids. I think
Oh, really?
he's doing something at a school. I didn't ask. So I
Oh,
was, like,
that's cool though.
blown away. and
Probably a
overwhelmed.
para. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's been working with like little kids. And
Yeah.
he's like, it's so rewarding.
I love
Especially
that.
because it's not. He literally looks at me. He's like, you just gotta treat them like people. I was
Yes.
like, I know.
That's how
I
you
get
work
it.
with children. That's just how it works.
Yeah.
It's not a complicated process.
Yeah.
But then if you have kids who are like, and you know, there are those kids who are like terrified to tell you something or to be
Mhm.
like, hey, I am not happy with whatever.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, just tell me. Just tell me. It's okay. I'm never going to be mad at you for expressing your needs.
Right.
I'm never going to be mad at you for like advocating for yourself.
That's okay. This is not connected, but it is in a way.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of parents have a problem with that
Yeah.
specific thing because they
It's
take their gut.
disrespectful.
Well, no. It's like if your child comes to you with a problem, I have this problem of I react to the fact that they're in that situation, and then I feel bad about that. So
Yeah.
I'm upset that they have to deal with this thing, and I didn't prep them for it. So it's like,
Oh, there's like an element of like
you get a
guilt
little, like,
attached.
well, you get defensive about it to yourself.
Yeah.
You're like, and then it comes out because you're reacting in the moment,
Mm,
so you come off a certain way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I just
No,
I
it's
think
just
about
like it's just frustrating because then you hear people talk about, especially in a middle school. This is what
Yeah.
bothers me. Is like I fully understand. I think that was
that.
me.
It's me.
Interesting.
But how many times kids are in unstable home situations
Yeah.
where they do not get all that package
Yep.
of healthy
Yeah.
information
Yeah.
that they need?
Well-
So you need to reply it over and over and over for the kids to see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the other part that drives me nuts is like I get the frustration for teachers who are like, I have an hour to get all of this lesson in. I can't be all these things for these kids. But then like I can. As a case manager, I can.
Right.
As a case manager, I
You
can
can
have
be
kids
that
come to
one
me.
teeny tiny part of the Lego piece. You know,
Yes.
all the Lego pieces you have, you can be like that one
Right.
part instead
Well,
of
and
the
I have
four.
like I have kids that are not my kids who
Right.
like, and it's funny because my room partner and I, we essentially share a caseload.
Right.
That's just how
They
it
just
is.
want
We
you.
essentially share a caseload. And so her kids will come to me because I'm their person,
Yeah.
or my kids will go to her because that's their person, or however it falls, wherever it falls.
Yeah.
But I'll have kids come to me and be like, Miss, I just need to take a break. And you're
Right.
like, yeah, cool. Go take a break. Set a timer. Do what you got to do. And then they go back to class on their own and they're fine.
Mhm.
But it's because there's a communication about like, hello, I recognize that you are a human person and you have needs.
Yeah.
And guess what? He's not going to do math if he's massively dysregulated. So, yes, I am going to pull that kid. Yes, I am going to let that kid go for a walk and get some water and then come back and
You
try
should
again.
write a book and then aim it at the neurospicy people in general.
Yeah.
There you go.
Not necessarily the kids, because I think all the neurospicy adults need that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Write it down.
I wouldn't even know where to start.
It's the beginning.
I would need like a full outline
Well,
help.
you start with finding the right speech-to-text program, because it will save you a lot of typing.
There
I'm
you
still
go.
searching though.
I really struggle with speech to text, actually.
Yeah.
I don't do well with speech to
Sorry,
text.
I'm lost in this thought.
Which thought?
Well, I'm still on
I-
it, like the reacting to them in a way, because like we're talking about how you treat them like people,
Yeah.
and they feel comfortable coming to you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like my kids feel comfortable coming to me, but then there's like a serious effort to not overreact or have
Oh,
a
yeah.
reaction
Like you
in
have
the
to
moment.
regulate yourself
Right,
in
and I'm not
order
good
to
at that.
keep that relationship intact.
I'm
Yeah.
bipolar.
Are there
so-
situations where your kids would not pick you?
No, not really. Rory maybe, but not because he doesn't feel safe with us, but
No,
he
it's
feels
just-
shame for
Doesn't-
whatever. He shames himself,
Yeah.
and then we have to. There's a lot of us
He
trying to
is
be like,
an
it's okay.
emotionally complicated kid.
Very.
And he always has been.
Yeah.
He's just he feels everything very big.
Very.
Everything is very strong, very big.
I've been trying
Very
to spend a lot more
overwhelming.
time with him, like over break.
Good.
So
Like today,
he's
we're gonna
like
be
a
looking for
Zeus.
LEDs.
He's
Was it
what?
Zeus? No, Atlas.
Oh,
He's like a
Mm.
little
Yeah.
Atlas,
Yeah,
carrying
Yes.
the weight of the world on his shoulders.
Yeah.
yes, very much.
that is him.
And it's funny because he doesn't come across as emotionally intelligent as as he actually is,
Right.
because it's all this like golden retriever energy
It
and
is.
all of this emotional, but he's still paying attention and watching and collecting. He's just an internalizer,
Oh, very.
and so he
So
doesn't
he's
come
a
across.
golden retriever with Atlas standing in between the shoulder blades
Uh-huh.
Right.
with the flat
Yeah.
end.
Well, and
Yeah.
Jen's been working with him and doing great because she used to have the same anger issues
Yeah.
that he had, and so
And
now
I heard the school complimented her on it, and
yeah,
they were
offered
like,
her a job.
"How did you do that?"
They literally like, you're doing such a good job with him.
Oh, I love
If you
that.
need a position, you can always come work with us.
There you go.
She
Aw.
got offered a position for making Rory so awesome.
See, I would love to like have a district role in like something in social emotional,
Yeah.
and like how do we
You can do a lot of good in that
approach
position.
these kids, right? And like teaching adults how to work with kids, because even in the middle school, the way they
Hello.
talk about them and to them sometimes, hello, they'll talk about them like they are adult in
Yeah.
a way.
Yeah.
And I get the frustration. I do. But they're also children.
Right.
But there's this like push in middle school for like, oh no, we have to start treating them like they're adults. You're an 8th grader. You can handle your stuff. I'm not going to ride you,
My
and I'm
8th
not going to
grader's very
remind you, and I'm
sensitive
not
and
going to blah, blah, blah.
Needs a lot
And I'm
of
like,
help.
Hi, hello. I've worked with high schoolers. And guess what? High schoolers are also still children.
Yeah.
These middle schoolers are
Isn't it
definitely
funny how you have to
children.
teach people the opposite thing though? Like they either treat them like adults in the wrong way or treat
Mhm.
them as children in the wrong way.
Yes.
Like
I'm like, you can't infantilize them. Treat
Right.
them like people, but also hold space in your brain for the fact that that is a child.
Mhm.
And guess what? Those kiddos still need the like love and care and affection
Mhm.
from their adult people.
Right. They're looking for people to
They
understand
still
them and
need those things.
building trust.
And I get you're like
learning.
trying to weed it out and whatever, but like, can we meet the needs of kids?
we
How
can.
Please?
many whys do you give him?
How what?
How many whys do you give him? Like,
What?
why is the sky
The
blue?
whys.
How many whys in a row
Like
do
when
you
they're
give
asking
us?
questions.
Oh, I don't generally limit it. Like if they are asking questions,
Yeah,
I
well,
always
I ended up
assume.
with my ex-stepson in a why that lasted 4 fucking hours, and
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't
especially
know
when they're
any answers
young.
anymore.
Yeah.
That's Jen
He
and
was
Rory do that.
7,
The
but
little
I
ones.
was just,
Uh-huh.
I didn't know anymore.
hmm
This
Well, and
happens all
sometimes
the
you
time.
just are like, oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
but
I
why
have to tell you
do?
about Christmas with my nephew.
Yeah. Oh
Who-
yeah.
Who guys, this child is autistic.
Yeah.
He's autistic. He just is. Since I first saw this child as a newborn baby, I was like, that boy is
You
autistic.
clocked it a weekend. I
Yeah.
remember that very
That
specifically.
boy is autistic. And so we're at Christmas and he is overwhelmed. And
Yeah.
they're trying to we need to do a picture so that we can open presents, right? And so he is losing it. He's
Yeah.
losing it. And then you have my niece who's making really annoying noises right next to him, which is not helpful for this overwhelmed autistic child. Then he has adults on either side of him barking orders at him and mom being like, you need to behave yourself, knock it off, knock it off.
Right.
And I just went over and I was like, give me the baby. I took him out of his mother's arms. They resisted too.
Of course they did.
But I was like, give me the child. And I scooped him up, crying and screaming. And I was like, you need squishes. And he was like, no, I don't need squishes. And I
Squeezed him.
squeezed him. And I kissed him. And I held him and I shook him a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he was like, you can't squeeze me all day. And I was like, okay, maybe some of the day. And then I went to let him go. And he goes, actually, I think you can squeeze me all day.
Yeah.
And he was fine. And he sat on my lap for the picture and he was golden.
Yeah.
And then we start melting down again because he's like, presents. It's
Yeah.
presents
Yeah,
time.
Big deal.
And he's like collecting them from under the tree. And he's got one and they're trying to take it away from him. And I was like, nuh-uh. And I go, I just grab hold of him and the present. And I pull him into my lap and I go, is this the one that you want to hold while we wait for everybody else to get their presents?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, this is the one I'm going to hold. And then we divvied up presents and he was fine. And we were able to do everybody opens so many presents at a time
Mhm.
and we take turns and we wait for so-and-so to do their presents first. But all it took was sitting there talking to him. What?
When did that start? I only have memories of open it as fast as you can and play the rest of the day.
It's
Well,
a
'cause
very
there's a
American
lot of
thing.
yeah.
They, especially from the older generation, they love the idea
And also,
that
what's
they
the
get to see
deal
you
with
open everything.
Well, the other thing too is that everybody gets similar or the same gifts
Yeah.
because it's the girls get something and the girls all have to open it at the same time because it's the
Right,
same
right.
gift,
Yeah.
or the boys have the same thing, or
Yeah.
the littles have the same thing. And so he opens his first one and he was ready to open the next one. And I was like, no, let's look at this. Tell me about this. What's in this? What are you going to do with this? What colors do you think you're going to use?
Yeah.
It just takes
You just engaged with him.
speaking to him and explaining to him what's going on.
Yeah. Instead of
'Cause-
yelling at him and adding
well,
to
and
the
he's-
chaos. And
He's super smart. He's so smart. He was reading, and I mean looking at any word, whether it was familiar or not,
yeah.
reading by 3.
Yeah.
Very, very bright kid. Also autistic.
Yeah.
And they can't seem to separate. They're like, and even my in-laws, I'm like, that boy's autistic. And they're like, but he's
But-
really smart. And I'm like,
Yeah. Duh.
Imagine that.
but he's
Weird.
also autistic. He's also autistic.
It's like, why can't he be both?
Well, and it was always this oh, Auntie Rena has the magic touch because when he was a
The
baby.
magic touch. Sorry, you don't have the magic.
Oh my God! When
You
he was
have
the
the
baby,
touch.
he would just scream and cry because he was overwhelmed and it
Yeah.
was noisy. And I would scoop him up and we would walk away from the noise.
Yeah.
And I would bounce him, and he was fine.
Let me tell you.
And then
about
I'd come
this
back and
Christmas
everybody's
ad.
like, "Oh, how'd you do that?"
We have this Christmas advert that, well, it was the second year they repeated it, by the way. Grocery store over here, about an autistic girl that wasn't supposed to go to see grandfather because the whole street lights up and too many stimulants.
Yeah.
So the grandfather made sure that everyone in the street would turn all the lights down and
Aw.
everything was perfect, no noise. And she finally arrives at grandfather's place and then he gives her a hug. And she's like, "Oh, stimulants." And he's like, "Oh, what did I do wrong?" It's like, "Your beard, granddad." It's like, "Oh."
Oh.
So yeah, they are trying to teach us
Mhm.
about autism.
Yeah.
Yes.
on the TV.
Oh my God. It just is like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's the same way we talk about, like, if you pay attention, animals and babies communicate very similarly if you are paying attention. And then people as a whole start to communicate more broadly, but it's the same basic concept as the rest, like the base level stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And if
You
you can
just
pay
explained why I
attention,
like babies. I
What?
never made a link with babies and cats, so thank you.
yeah. Oh, it was really funny too because they were talking about my husband's aunt and uncle were talking about their dog being autistic,
Right.
and oh my God, their dog is autistic. It's really funny. She didn't know how to play. She just like stood in the middle of the yard and just stood there and was like, Ugh. And then she would like go tattle because she was like, this giant weird floppy thing is here.
Yeah.
And I don't know why it's here, but it's still here and it's messing everything up. And I need it to go away. And so she would just stare at him in like horror. And she's a mini Bernedoodle.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
so you have like the like half people eye going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Where she's just as like,
God help us all.
Jesus, what is this? Yeah. But Archer won her over very quickly.
Good.
And now
Next
they
year
are all
I'm gonna
besties.
buy buttons for my cats. I realized that Phoenix is too smart for his own good, so if he's so
Ah.
smart, better teach him how to talk.
There
so
you
I can
go.
finally figure out what he wants.
Perfect. Yep.
It's
See, that's
gonna
the
be
problem.
interesting.
Like, I should do it with Archer, but
He's yeah,
tough.
do it.
You have time.
Yeah.
You're not out of time.
no, and I have a ton of buttons. It's just a matter of like consistency.
Right, right.
You know.
And figure out which ones you want. That's the hardest one for me.
Yeah.
Well, what I have
Yeah, it's interesting because
is
you have to give them the vocabulary that
Yeah.
they'll use.
I have Fluent Pet, the buttons.
Yeah.
And so they're like the smaller ones.
Can you get one that says bitch?
Bitch. He might use
Water.
it, he might not.
Water.
Bitch. I like the mad button. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
Mad.
Or Bunny's concerned.
Yeah, yeah.
Concerned. 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 Why are you concerned? Concerned. Sound. Yeah. Why am I a dog?
That
Oh,
one.
That's a
When she
ooh.
would stare at herself in the mirror and then ask why she was a dog.
Yeah. Mom
the
human.
dream talk.
Bunny not human. Yeah. Oh, dream talk weird. That's
Yeah.
weird. What were you dreaming about?
Jen clawed me the other night in her dream. She
Oh.
was, as she was dreaming and she clawed me.
Oh.
She was doing this. Like
Yeah.
She fell asleep with her hand. And then I woke up to
Oh my god.
like she was trying to grab me. Like whatever was in her dream, and she just
Oh,
scratched me up a bunch
no.
and like grabbed a chunk of my back. I was like, oh! I was like, I don't trust you. Roll over.
Get in the corner.
She was like, sorry, sorry. I was like, no, you roll over. It's more comfortable on her
Oh
left
my
side,
God.
anyways.
My hips hurt.
My back is driving me nuts.
I bet. But yeah. I don't know what's going on with my inability to regulate temperature. It's gross. I don't like it. And some days it's like I am freezing just for the sake of being cold
Yeah, no, I
for
thought
fun.
I thought I had a cold a couple days in
Yeah.
the last month because I'd get super cold
Mhm.
and I'd be like,
Like the kind where your knees are freezing and
Yeah.
you have they're like you're numb.
right, like the blood doesn't go there anymore.
Yeah.
Heating blanket. It's the
That's what
only
I've been
thing
using.
keeping me alive.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's usually when I get in the bath.
yeah, yeah. But see, that would mean going downstairs.
Right. Well, and that for me would mean cleaning the puppy bathtub
Oh yeah,
and then taking a bath. And then having the puppy be angry that I'm taking a bath.
angry.
Did you guys
angry.
read the article and research it done about fibromyalgia?
I saw something
No.
about that, like a headline, but
That it is actually another immune disease after all.
That makes sense.
yeah,
Like
I just
blood test coming up somewhere next year.
nice.
that's interesting. So it literally is just an inflammation of your like sensory nerves.
I was like, damn, that makes sense because
Yeah.
my
That makes sense.
lymph nodes were swollen for days, but it wasn't like I was actually sick. It's like,
I don't have a
Wonder
diagnosis
why.
of fibro, but I get like swollen lymph nodes
Well,
often
it's
and
like,
for no
well,
reason.
over here it's
my-
EDS
my
or fibro.
specialist said
Yeah.
If
that's
you have
true.
EDS is like primary and fibro is secondary, like
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
100% guaranteed. Because
Interesting.
EDS takes forever to diagnose.
Mm-hmm.
So if you would have the proper shit from the day you were born, there
Yeah.
was like less likelihood of you developing fibromyalgia. But because you
Hmm.
have been creating micro trauma over micro trauma for your
Yeah.
whole life,
Life.
it
That's
triggers
interesting.
your immune system over and over. And don't forget, it can also be already be caused by just one flu virus.
Right.
Yeah.
One time, a virus, and you have fibro,
I
or a
wonder
car
if
wreck,
it's like,
or you sneezed wrong.
yeah, because I don't have a diagnosis for that,
No.
and they would never give me a diagnosis for
Oh.
that simply
You
because I
walk
have.
into the room. You walk into the rheumatologist's office, and then you ask, "Can you test my trigger points for fibro, please?" And it's like, check, check, check,
They
check, check.
won't.
Fuck, don't touch me
Oh
anymore
no.
because it buckles you. And then,
Yeah.
okay,
They would
secondary
never.
fibro. Ta-da!
Nah. They would never just because I have the small fiber diagnosis.
Okay,
So I would never get the diagnosis for fibro. I would only get the like small fiber.
having
Unless they get
flashbacks.
that blood test next year, and then it's like, oh, by the way,
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
If there's like an actual like here's a test we can do.
and they're
Yeah, find out the
working on the
gene.
blood test for HEDS as well.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Saw that.
That's
I'm
interesting.
still stuck on negative time. That's been my big thing.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
I'm kind of stuck in positive. Too many positives happened this year. I don't know why.
Too many. We need to cut back on the positives.
I
Make
made
it
it
bad
a year
again.
that I could have surgery and have my fuck off year, and then on review happened and too many positives, and now I'm stuck in the positives. But my body is not.
Right.
Yeah.
My body's an asshole. My brain likes it though. Not that my body's an asshole. That
I was
sounds
like,
bad.
that sounds bad. My body's an asshole, but my brain
my
likes
brain
it
likes
that
it.
way.
It likes the abuse.
And my brain is still pumped from all the adrenaline.
Yeah.
My hip hurts.
Same one.
Yeah. It's the right one.
Hello.
It's doing
Is it
wrong
Austin?
things. Oh,
Gang.
said the gremlin girl in the chair. Ugh.
I'm the one who did a full gremlin voice. I was like, Austin.
Austin. Oh. I don't like that I have a body. That's
Oh,
me,
shit.
I think.
No,
No,
I touched
that's
my
you.
phone.
It's because it's plugged in, huh?
Someone needs to draw me a body with a brain and then a little dot that's floating around in the body, and then an arrow depicting at that dot, and that's me.
Yeah. Not wandering uterus, wandering soul.
There's my
Yeah,
new tag
man.
name.
Wandering soul.
Went from dying soul to wandering soul.
There you go. Ow, I am in a lot of pain. My pelvis hurts bad.
Could you stop, maybe? Have you tried stopping?
Is it you hurting me or me hurting you, though?
I kind of feel like I started it.
Will
but
we ever know?
not the hips.
I've had really bad
For
sciatica
myself,
lately.
but you two combined sounds like me. Like
Mhm.
I was trying to keep it here. How dare you take it away from me?
Yeah.
I'm
What were you
not
thinking,
into
We're just
Kimberly?
gonna
sharing. Like, I'm
spread
not
it
used
out.
to sharing.
So that
Stay
none of
away.
us have to die. Ow, I am in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Very
I thought that I
suddenly,
was
very
dying
much.
last week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Fun.
I thought I was having a heart attack, and I was wondering if I should call
Oh,
the
no.
911. But then I
I
took a
bet.
deep breath, and I realized that the same pain was also in the back at the same spot. And then I
Uh-huh.
took another breath, and then I felt it going down into my arm. And then I couldn't take a deep breath anymore, and then I realized my rib was out.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right at the rib above your heart, that one.
Yep. See, we've just angered the hiatal hernias. They are wreaking havoc.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So
'Cause we
you
had to-
are the ones giving that to me.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I've not been able to lay flat for 3 weeks now.
Oh, it's been so bad. I am in just horrible pain after, like, I eat because
Mhm.
I either I have to or I'm starving, and then I just regret it for like 2 hours afterwards or more.
Dude, I did that last night. Remember when we ate dinner?
Yeah.
Did not enjoy that.
Nope. And then you go lay down and you're in agony for a while.
Yeah,
Oh.
but do not lay flat and lay on your left side because rice will
Yes.
make you puke.
Uh-huh.
We were talking about you were saying that you had to use your version of 911, which reminds me of the
Yeah,
IT crowd's
it's
version of
112.
911.
Yeah.
They run an ad campaign about the new hip version of NHS, and the phone number is 01189998811999119
Oh my God.
7253.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Fucking love
remember
that.
that number if you ever have to
I-
call.
So
I
we
That's
have
usually
really
remember
funny,
it.
actually.
112, that's like Save a Life, and then
8675.
113 is like suicide prevention. So they had
Wow.
this ad campaign for years that if you 113 is suicide prevention.
Mhm.
But then they found out that you could call 113, but nothing would happen because the number didn't exist. You had to call like 0800 113, but no one ever told or did a campaign.
Oh
So
no.
Right.
how many people killed themselves over not being able to reach the hotline?
God, you hit rock bottom. You go to call. Like, oh,
This is not a real number.
This
You just
number
got
does not
catfish.
exist, just like you.
You've been ghosted by the NHS.
It's a sign.
That's okay. Here they like to put you on hold.
yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, are you not actively thinking about dying? Go away."
Your absolute worst, and this is like that.
Yeah.
That isn't.
They're
even
like,
there for
"Please
you.
hold.
Exactly.
I have to go get a pizza. Bye.
Bye.
Bye." I am in a lot of pain.
I'm
know.
on break. I'm clocking out for a few minutes.
Yes. If you could just hold on with your suicidal self, if you could just stop being so dramatic,
Like,
that would be cool.
Great.
just do not push that trigger. Like, you can hold the gun, but just don't pull.
Just
you know, like,
hold it, admire it,
hold
count,
tight, hold on tight.
count the different textures, ground yourself with the
Yeah.
gun.
During the concert, there were 7 people in my line that fainted.
What does
And
it taste
afterwards-
like?
You know, afterwards they told me that they were counting the lamps to not faint, thinking about what is the flavor that I'm tasting. It's like probably the metal from your instrument that you didn't clean, so also saliva from the last 30 years or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, ooh, no. Ah, ooh, ah,
Oh, there you go.
oh.
That's
I
why
hate
you
that,
always
no.
clean a second-hand instrument.
Yes.
No. Oh.
I
Do
mean,
never
any-
touch the used reed, because you never know how long it's been in there. Probably says it was handed out in the 50s.
Oh God, oh God, oh God,
Yeah.
no.
I used to make those reads last.
Yeah, same.
Ugh.
My sax reed lasted me 3 years, and then I had to get a new one, and I never really got the same sound out of it ever again.
Right.
Oh, yep.
But
Like
I had
ballet
this
shoes.
awesome idea, but they told me it's not possible.
Hmm.
I was like, if you would take a flute and dip it in that bubble juice for to blow bubbles,
Yeah.
let it dry, and then by the time they're gonna play it, that the condense in it would create like bubbles, and then if you would,
It
they were
just
like,
tastes
we
like
actually
soap.
tried, but it doesn't work. And then I
Aw.
saw the big white sousaphone in front of me. If you would just dip that one,
Oh,
and
Yeah,
then
and make
yeah.
one big
you
bubble.
would have
Big
bubbles so
bubble.
big that will cover the whole orchestra, man.
I'm just thinking about it tasting like Dawn dish soap.
Still
You could-
better than all that saliva and stuff.
Ugh, no, stop. Dude, my dog's
I
hacking
once
shit up
got-
has been like triggering me so bad because they're just laying in pools of their own loogie, and I'm like, I can't handle this.
Why are you guys doing this to me?
Oh, it's
Like,
so
the
bad.
time I got a secondhand instrument, my dad was like, "We're gonna clean it first," and I didn't understand why. So then he showed me how to clean it, and that water was black. I was like,
Ew.
I would have played on ew. So every instrument gets a bad at least once a year.
There was
ooh.
the when we were in band, the
So
last
wait,
thing you
what
did the year,
instrument do you play?
contrabass, clarinet. Yeah.
This girl wanted to bring the bass flute, but she wasn't allowed. I was
Oh.
like, I want to see that.
Yeah, the contrabass is like the size of a small child because I used to play it and it went above my head.
Wow.
That was
It
good.
has like this little black rubber ball underneath.
Yep. Yeah. That's it.
Like the ugliest part of the instrument, the rubber ball that it
Yep.
doesn't match anything.
It's very true. I loved that though, man. I miss it.
Oh. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that
No.
technically.
I don't care. I'll spend
Well,
like
I
18
made
grand
some
on one.
connections, and the trumpet player of his orchestra, André Rieu, actually lives 5 minutes away from me.
Oh wow.
And next year, I'm gonna go and have an afternoon with him that he's gonna like measure my mouthpiece and everything since I got dentures.
Oh, get
Oh,
it
that's
perfect.
cool.
Because I was like, I'm gonna be afraid I'm gonna end up playing bass just because I will not be able to play the high notes anymore. And
Right.
he's like,
Okay.
it's gonna take a couple hours, but he will do all that hours of work for $80, so that's doable.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
I just
'cause
imagine
if I
it's like a
would go
3D
to the
scan.
music store, you get
That'd
like
be
an
smart.
hour and you pay 100. So this better.
You need to be
Yeah.
done. You're dying.
Ew.
I want to share.
My right leg is like, oh, I know. I have some ordered. I have to go pick it up at some point. I have to go pick up my
I got
meds at some
50
point. Too.
grams for $50, and that I bought it last month and I still have. Like,
That's
Nice.
impressive.
I don't think I have to buy weed in the next 6 months. I
Heck
don't
yeah.
smoke that much. My weed dude likes me. He's like,
Yeah.
I got a couple of
You're like,
presents.
I
Yeah.
got this dealer and he likes me.
Well, he used to be my coworker, and then he became a friend. And then he introduced me to all his gay dogs.
Did you
But
say all his
the
gay
relationships.
dogs?
Yeah, they daughters. He has
Okay.
3 daughters, all lesbians, and then he has
Okay.
2 sons, and both in jail.
I kind of wish it was gay dogs, actually.
Yeah, I was like,
No, he has.
I was
gay
like, are
cats.
they married to each other?
He
How
has
do you
gay
know
cats,
the
and
dogs
he
are
has
gay?
he has a demented cat that he took off the street.
Oh,
Oh.
great.
Yeah,
Okay, we need to say goodbye.
Yeah.
We need to be done.
I know. I'm trying.
go
Oh.
do something about it.
But we love you.
I love you
Sleep
too.
well tonight.
Yeah, and we should be uploading again in January.
Yeah.
Like the first day we can in January.
Yeah.
That'll
Yeah.
be good.
So
Do
we will
look,
see you guys soon.
do like a look back on the year.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
The
actually.
Sheldon's version of the
We have one
retrospective
already.
shit.
Yeah. It was a good one too, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
We both walked away from that one happy.
Yeah. There's some good ones coming.
Okay.
They're in the works. We're
I
working on
remember the feeling, but not what I said.
it.
Yeah.
But we love you and we will see you later. Mwah.
Have
Bye,
a good
Sleep
one.
well.
guys.
Bye,
Bye.
Austin.
Bye. I'll be back. I have to take care of her first. You know what I mean. Take care of her.
Yes. Like Old Yeller in the yard. Let's go.